Go for it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Drink and Think Trivia. Once again, has Doug, what me? Son of a bitch! Doug has asked me to bring us in with our beautiful, amazing intro, which I always do flawlessly, as you can tell. Shut up, Peanut Gallery!
You're doing great.
It is a beautiful one. You know what? I will not take any more of this shit from the two of you. I do not have to be here! I could just go cry in my corner because my playoff team lost and stuff sucked!
You know whose team didn't lose?
Stuff's pretty great. Stuff's pretty great. You know what, Doug? Shh. Hello and welcome to Drink and Think Trivia. We're glad to see you all again. I hope there are a plethora of teams here with which to get wrecked by our questions, and me and Doug will laugh at you all, and it will be great.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yep.
Is that how we do that?
Pretty much.
Anyway, as we all know, we have a few rules that we abide by here. Rule number 1 would be that we are not dicks. Well, at least we're not dicks to each other. So don't be a dick to your friends. Don't be a dick to the other people. Doug and I will be dicks to each other. You can be dicks to us, actually. It's fair, but don't be a dick.
Yep.
Following in line with that, rule number 2 is, I think, reference rule number 1. Duh. But we kind of have that as the don't cheat rule. Because if you're cheating, you're a dick. And rule number 1 clearly states don't be a dick. Right? Easy peasy.
Correct.
I think me and Doug have made the ruling that rule number 3 is do you, boo-boo. As long as you're not being a dick, just do you. And life's cool.
Yep.
With the rules of trivia laid out, we have I think 48 questions. Is that how many we do? 6 rounds, 48 questions?
Whatever 8 times 6 is. I didn't major in math.
I think that's it. I kind of did, and I'm pretty sure it's 48. Yeah, it'll be fine. We have current events all the way down to God knows what other categories. You all have probably previewed them. I definitely looked at them. I think there's some fake towns in there. And
so we got current events.
I wrote
the year it came out. Name that famous TV show by city or by character. Scientifically accurate mascots.
Nice.
Same last name and fictional town name.
There it is. All 6 beautiful categories. You all will be prepared. Music seems a little bit loud, though.
I can turn that down. Hold on. Everyone, hold on.
Holding.
There we go. Okay,
cool. I have a beautiful glass, as you can see.
Ooh, where did that come from?
I don't know. It has a frog on it. Came from a beautiful little brewery near Sterling, Virginia, called Rocket Frog Brewery, where our cohorts are at tonight reading real questions. I guess we still have real questions. They're reading questions in real life.
We do. And actually, that's a pretty good transition to a couple of announcements. Announcement number 1, due to some
creative differences,
we're no longer hosting at Blackhoof. We had a conversation with the owner, given our manpower, where Blackhoof is located, the amount that goes into hosting multiple trivia nights. We wanted to maintain the quality of our work, and we just weren't able to do that with Blackhoof. Blackhoof. I'm gonna open a brewery now called Black Frog. Anyway,
put them in between them.
So we will not be hosting at Blackhoof. We wish them all the best. There's no animosity there or anything like that. It was honestly just it didn't work out, and wish them the best, and they wish us the best. And maybe if we grow a little bit with more manpower, we'll be able to host more consistently, better in our future endeavors. That's the bad news. Should I tell them the good news?
Speaking of growing,
for those of you who
welcome to our Cialis No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah. Do you have problems in the bedroom? No, sorry. For those of you who maybe a little bit older, you might remember an old website called Sporkle. They did random trivia online of like, name the 150 original Pokemon kind of thing, or name all the countries of the world, or like random stuff like that. And so they have apparently turned into a massive trivia company with like 400 some odd locations, and they're doing a convention in September. And guess who got invited?
It's us. It's the drinking thing.
It's-
People, we did it.
Is us. So we will be at a national convention a national trivia convention. Actually doing trivia. We're not just gonna be sitting at a table off to the side. We actually have an event, a time slot, the whole 9 yards. This is all tentative, obviously, because if something big happens, surge in COVID, terrorist attacks, whatever, it won't happen. But
Dark quickly.
yeah, there's gonna be a music. I have been told they cannot confirm who the band is, except for they are not a huge band. Like, don't think like Green Day or Aerosmith, but they did perform at Coachella, and they do have a massive radio presence. But I haven't listened to FM radio for ever. The convention is actually in DC.
Me neither.
Like middle of DC. It's at the Hilton. We'll get some more details. Also for our regulars, and this is kind of the part, if you guys want to make a trip up to DC, we're going to have discount codes. So for our regulars, for our family, for our friends, for everyone who loves us, we can get you in for cheap.
Or those of you who are like me and Kim and still do Sporkle every night and just want to go to their convention.
This
There
is
it
true as well.
Discount codes.
I mean, there's currently 4 of us in the company, so I assume one person can be man the table every so often, but Saturday at 1 o'clock, it is September 20-something. Oh, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in September. It's going to be a good time. And then they're doing a huge Battle of the Brains, which is they're giving out about $10,000 in prizes. That face was amazing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was captivated. I really was.
It worked out. I didn't spill any on my keyboard.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about SportsCon.
I am pumped. They're not expecting. This is their inaugural convention that we're being invited to. Their original one was supposed to be at the Rio in Las Vegas on April 7th, 2020. So
Ooh.
oof. I was talking to them about how we went from like 5 or 6 venues to like we're down to like 1 or 2 with Twitch. He's like, yeah, we took a big hit too. We started at 700, now we're down to 400. I'm like, oh man, that must suck.
7 for a bid.
But so if everything goes well, this might be an annual thing for Drink and Think to make a trip up to DC and host some trivia, have a table, have a good time, and we'll see where life takes us. So those are our 2 announcements. One is so much better than the other, but
Sometimes it happens that way.
yep. But hey, if you want to meet your favorite hosts in person,
Do it. All right, so that's the good news. We've announced the other news, which isn't necessarily bad, just is what it is.
yep.
The chat has announced you know how to play the game. You can join it in a window with the link that is provided, or you can just take your phone, scan that pretty QR code in the corner, YW2R, and it will take you straight to the app on your phone. Set it up, set up your team, figure out whatever the bunghole theme is for the night, which we haven't got to yet, but we'll get there, don't you worry. And answer the questions. And at the end of the night, there's probably a prize in it for you. Let's see. So that's us playing our game. We've talked about the rules. We've talked about questions. Doug, you're drinking Coors, I'm guessing.
Yep. Because
Everybody just saw me pour Bold Rock. So.
Yep. That's the all my good beer ran out. So.
I may have just clipped me pouring our beer or my cider. So nailed it.
Nailed it. That should just be our intro on like.
Oh, I'm gonna do that every night from now on. We're gonna pour into the glass. Our theme night,
easy,
which you've set up, right? Have you announced it?
Oh yeah. So, well, we posted an event. I think we might have talked about it before. On Twitch, we are doing 80s night.
Because I got to pick, and the 80s are the best.
At Rocket Frog, we are doing 90s night because we committed to a fundraiser before we actually picked this, and we forgot about it because it was like 3 months ago that they asked us to do it. So, 90s at Rocket Frog, 80s on Twitch.
Nothing's wrong with the 90s. I grew up in them. They're great, but the 80s are just more entertaining to me.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Rules.
Got the
Discussion
rules.
of trivia. News updates.
Got the drinking part.
Drinks. It's time for the thinking part.
Yep. Why don't you
Let's
take,
get it on the current events.
take it away, because I feel like I shouldn't read this one.
Let's start off with hockey because it's fun and everyone loves it. There's no puck drop required tonight for hockey because which team swept the Western Conference Finals and is proceeding onto the Stanley Cup? We will not be winning this month's theme night. That'll be fine. We're not gonna get. I talked to Doug about it. We're not gonna get intense, in-depth 80s. I'm gonna go pretty light with it. It's gonna be a fun theme night.
It'll probably be like music, TV, pop culture,
Movies.
that kind of stuff. Not
Things
not
that you
like
probably know.
not like major historical events that happened in 1981 or something like that.
To be fair,
To be
we
fair,
probably will talk a little bit about a category of history. So
yes, but not like what was the trade agreement between Germany and Mexico that America had to oversee in 1980 in August, kind of thing.
probably something more like in what event happened in 1989, right before young Lucas was born, that changed the world forever.
Lucas's parents had sex.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall
Whoa.
and let them sleep together. Chernobyl round. Was Chernobyl was 70s, wasn't it?
Chernobyl?
Or was it the 80s? Was it 80s? I forget.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, we asked a question. Everyone has answered, and everyone got it correct. Douglas's team, the Avs, have advanced.
First time
Teams, however,
since
decided to lose, so sucks.
first time since 2001 that the Avalanche have made it to the finals.
Yeah, 86.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. Which prince captured the internet's attention immediately becoming a meme after his reaction to the jets flying overhead during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee?
Your status. Way to go.
What status?
I'm assuming your Facebook status probably says something about the Avs.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Nah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, fair enough. The only thing I got from the Jubilee with the Queen was a bunch of stuff about music. The radio show talked about Elton John had like a whatchamacallit performance. He did it over like video.
Oh, Zoom.
I think he zoomed it, or maybe he just sent in a video or something. And then Ed Sheeran played the closing. So they were like, the Queen was probably like, "Why is he out here? Put him in the tower." Who
Make
is
it-
the little man?
Make him part of the tour.
All five are in.
Alright, the answer is Louis. It's a very like French name.
I'm pretty sure it's Louis.
Louis. King Louis.
King
Lou-
Louis.
Louis. The young
Louis.
the young prince who shut his mom up in the most hilarious 4-year-old fashion. His mom like leans over and is like, "Okay, so like you could tell she's kind of like trying to get him to calm down a little bit." And he straight up just puts his hand over her mouth. And then she tries to like pull the hand away and he puts his other hand up
His
there.
other hand.
Oh my god, if that's not the most 4-year-old thing I've ever seen, like it's good to know royalty are people too.
It's great.
So she was flustered because she's like, I can't be mad at my child on TV.
Yeah, well, you know. Some redneck mother would have grabbed that child and they'd have disappeared off TV for a minute and he'd have come back looking very upset, but not grabbing his mother's face anymore.
Yup.
I learned that lesson real quick.
Yup.
Uh,
Don't
yeah,
don't show your don't show your butt in grocery stores.
that is correct. The MTV Movie and TV Awards went down on Sunday. Which movie ended up taking home the Best Movie Award? MTV Movie and TV Awards? They still have those?
Apparently.
They still have the Nickelodeon Awards too, or whatever.
Yep.
Whatever they call it.
Kids Choice.
Thank you, Kids' Choice. All right, Pac-Man Coaster, you're gonna have to dial it back a little bit. Keeps trying to pick it up when I pick up my glass, and that's no fun. Need some salt. So you also made stir fry?
I also made stir fry. Yeah.
I sent a message to the group of my stir fry. It was supposed to be orange chicken.
It looked
It did be
very
orangey.
it looked very similar to what I made.
What is yummy? Thank you, HelloFresh. I don't know what. Martha Stewart. What is it called? The spoon? Marley spoon.
No, we do.
Thanks, Martha Stewart.
We do Blue Apron.
We couldn't find many meals on Blue Apron originally, and we did Home Chef, and Home Chef got boring, so we switched to HelloFresh. And HelloFresh was fine for a while, and then it got cheap. We felt like, and we swapped to the Martha Stewart boxes, and we've kind of enjoyed it.
It got very samey after a while. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
You could kind of predict what meals you were gonna pick from the next week,
Yeah.
but
The correct answer: Spider-Man: No Way Home.
there was no way.
There was no way.
A founding member of which rock band passed away on Sunday at the age of 70?
No. Sorry. I'll share my thoughts in a minute.
You're about to.
I hadn't read this question yet. And I thought that it was instead implying, since they're all 5 in, that Bon Jovi had died and not a founding member. I was like, Bon Jovi didn't die?
No,
I would have known that.
he's
I
a
was
he's a
sensitive, of
Highlander.
course. But yeah,
All right,
that's
oh.
that's mind-boggling.
Yep.
Answer revealed for you. It was
Yep,
Bon Jovi.
it was Bon Jovi.
Who was it? So the original bassist died.
Yep.
Do you know what his name was?
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead.
I just did that one.
No, that's my
it's you.
question, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking up Bon Jovi's bassist. Alec John Such.
The-
Such? S-U-C-H? Sure.
Bass Jovi.
Bass Jovi. Unasked. Question 5. Gas just keeps going up and up and up. What is the national average as of yesterday? 6.8. National average is what you're shooting for here. So not necessarily where you live, but the national average across the board.
So, do you see those notes? Like the note where it starts with the third highest state instead of the top?
Yeah.
So, like, here's number 3, and then the middle one, and then the cheapest.
Why did we choose number 3?
I assume because that's where Mitch is from.
Did you-
Although I think it's from Missouri, actually.
Oh.
Never mind.
That's what I was wondering.
Well, it's St. Louis.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know if the Blues are on the Illinois or the Missouri side, though.
I think the Blues are on the Missouri side,
That makes sense.
but no. Well, the correct answer is $4.96. What Doug was referring to in our notes, Illinois is the third highest at $5.53. Virginia sits in the middle at $4.77, just below the national average. Georgia is the cheapest, only at $4.38. So, looks like some of those higher ones are pulling us up. If Georgia's the cheapest and Virginia's in the middle,
Oh, yeah. Well, there's...
$4.30 to $4.70, and then it jumps to like $5.53. That's not that big, I guess. 50 cents.
I mean, that's a dollar and 20
Yeah.
cent difference between...
The
top-
lowest and the third highest.
Yeah.
I bet California's is something nutty.
Oh, theirs is bonkers. It's like $6.
Base Joey.
In weird news, a California court ruled that bees can legally be classified as what?
Sometimes I read through these current events and I think to myself, why in God's name are we here?
I mean, it isn't that the answer right there in that question?
Yes. California gas prices $6.40.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a full dollar higher than the third highest.
Alaska's $5.50. California's $6.40. I don't know when his list was updated because it said $5.53 for Illinois, right?
Yeah,
Illinois on this one says $5.55.
that must be today's.
Nevada's
then.
$5.58. So Nevada's the second. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Nevada's the second. So California at $6.40, Nevada at $5.58. It's almost $1 more expensive when you cross over the border from Nevada or Oregon into California.
That's mind blowing that California is more expensive. I get it's like population and all that stuff, but if you're pulling from Russia or the Middle East, it is quicker for you to go to California than it is to go through this, or the Mediterranean Channel is, through the Mediterranean Sea, across the Atlantic, and hit any of the oil refineries on the eastern coast as compared to all of the ones on the western coast where California is.
I don't know, dude. I don't make the rules.
I know. I mean, it has to be population, but still, that's...
It's something like that. I think it's got to do with regulations as well. Their regulations are way higher.
Yeah. That's why
All right,
everyone
what are
drives...
bees, Doug?
We were playing... so bees are considered fish because there's a loophole of fish being classified as invertebrates. So they passed that law, or not law, but recognized insects as... Oh, and we have a ban there. How do I...
Fish. Don't you want to become famous, Doug?
Not really. I want to ban this person.
I can do it if you need me to.
Nope. Yes, please.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not giving me admin access.
I got it. Go ahead.
But yeah.
Continue on with the explanation.
But yes, because they classify fish as any invertebrate, they are classifying bees under invertebrates, with the invertebrates to be fish. So it's to help protect bees because bees are important.
Does our account not have the ability to ban people? Is Ryan the only one who has mod access?
No, I've got mod access that I don't.
I'm logged in as drinking thinking I'm hovering over it, and usually on mine there's like a little ban button right there.
Oh, did I? There we go. Got him.
Did you find it?
Yep.
Good. All right. Wendy's added a new flavor of Frosty to its menu, the first in 3 years to replace vanilla for the time being. What flavor is it? It's not a Frosty. That's what it is.
Yep.
I have some real feelings about this.
This is a hill I will die on 100% of the time. The chocolate flavor is the only Frosty. The vanilla is just ice cream in a cup. I mean, a Frosty is chocolate. That is a Frosty. When they ask me what flavor Frosty I want, my response is Frosty, because there is no other flavor. Yep.
Just because you turn it white, it's a Frosty. Frosty chocolate. Stupid. Although I will try this because I like strawberry. I mean, I like vanilla, but it's still not a Frosty. It's just strawberry ice cream.
No, it is a cause worth fighting for because death to the vanilla ice cream in a cup.
Stupid.
Posing. The poser.
Poser.
Well, the answer is strawberry, but yeah. So, hundreds of people attended the return of what infamous extreme sport over the weekend? People were rolling over themselves, you might say.
Lol.
Falling over themselves? Dude, watching this sport, though, is rough. People will finish up and, like, reset bones, which is bonkers.
Wait, log rolling?
No, not log rolling, but the answer.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Can help myself. Yes, dear, it was underwater basket weaving. You're absolutely correct.
Yep. Wow, just
tell me about it.
Nailed it.
Is it? I don't think it is. What?
Huh?
I like all the beer names from the bung holes today.
Milwaukee's Best, which is not Milwaukee's Best. Let's be real.
Bung holes.
It's Spotted Cow, and anyone who argues... Wow, my voice is cracked. Anyone who argues anything... Milwaukee, Wisconsin in general, Spotted Cow is the best beer from Wisconsin. Pabst Blue Bunghole does taste like bunghole. Bungweiser, that actually should be its official name.
Do 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 do. Should I stay or should I go? Do do do. That's how I feel about things. Let's see. That's what I need to do. I'm adding myself as a moderator for the channel. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no, I can... Are you watching on your?
I am, but I have the other one pulled up on another Google tab.
Oh, I
'Cause
can.
I'm fancy like that, so I got it done already.
Gotcha. All right.
Done and done. Not still Ryan's glory, but
Yeah.
all right.
Dose bung holes. We need an answer.
Those bungholes gets no answer.
Nope.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, son.
Have this open in mod view. Lovely.
Well, the answer is cheese rolling. So, competitors chase a 7-pound double Gloucester cheese down the almost vertical Cooper's Hill in Brockworth as they trip and tumble their way down to catch it. And there are literally like post interviews where people are like resetting their fingers and noses because they've broken them on this hill. And the winners are literally the people who have no concern for themselves. They're just like, I'm gonna run straight down instead of like that like lean back and run thing. They're just like face first, go for it, and yeah.
Yeah. First time an American won. Interesting.
This is his 23rd title. Chris, it says
Huh.
the Joey Chestnut of cheese rolling is Chris Anderson. He won his 23rd title.
Interesting. Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Scoreboard's up, Doug.
Eat.
In first
15.
place. Yep, there she is.
Second, 8 points. Pabst Blue Bunghole. Third place, Rolling Bunghole, 7. Bungweiser, Milwaukee's best bunghole. And Dose Bungholes with 0.
Something tells me that Kim's been keeping up with her current events, but don't worry, we'll catch her. We'll
Yep.
catch her in this next round. With the year it came out. Mostly all before she was born. I give you something, and you tell me what year it came out. We're going to start with Air Jordans. What year did the Air Jordans hit the market? I enjoyed this category way too much. I also really enjoyed all the gifts that I found.
I love this one though. Like
The
Kanye being
Kanye was
crazy before we figured out that he was crazy.
It was like real crazy. Yeah. Oh, so did I tell you that I was? Oh, we already have answers in. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is 1984. Air Jordans came out in '84. I think Jordan. It was like the first big contract Jordan got, if I remember correctly, because he came out of UNC in like '82 or '83.
Yep.
And Nike took a shot.
Right? The original Xbox.
I went so hard for nostalgia on this GIF.
It hurts seeing that. Like,
I know, dude. I picture original Splinter Cell in my friend's
oh
bedroom.
yeah.
Like us firing it up. Oh man.
I remember my buddy got an Xbox for his birthday, and I forget why, but like I was the only person who could stay the night, so he spent all night playing Halo, and beat it
Nice.
front to back on like normal. And he was like, "Let's play Legendary," and we died in the first 30 seconds. He's like, "Maybe we don't play Legendary."
Maybe we don't do that.
And
My
now
best friend had the Xbox. I had PlayStations, and man, God, it was great.
Yep, he always had Xboxes, I always had PlayStations. So like I brought over my PS2 and we played Grand Theft Auto 3 cuz he had randomly found like a copy in the woods. Like in a case. I don't know, but I came over and his parents
Did the dude in the creeper van drop the copy of Grand Theft Auto and forget to take the child?
I guess so cuz
That's crazy. That's mind blowing.
so to put this into like context, his dad was the one who introduced me to Duke Nukem 3D, like playing playing online, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Back when dial-up was a thing, and so obviously playing Duke Nukem because that was like one of the few games back then you could see like nudity and glorious 16 pixel or 16K or whatever
It
it
was
was.
like 64-bit.
Yeah.
Strip club.
Yeah. Anyway, so he saw us beat up a hooker in Grand Theft Auto 3. He's like, this is too violent for you guys. And I'm like, you haven't seen what we've been doing for the last hour and a half, obviously. This is tip of the iceberg. But anyway, the answer is 2001 was the original Xbox.
Figured me and you would go down a rabbit hole with some of these, so I tried to get away from things we knew well. The Chevy Camaro. Not that you don't know things about Chevy Camaro, but I think I later rounds.
Yeah, I got some stuff to say about the Chevy Camaro.
What opinions do you have on Camaros?
As far as when it was Pontiac versus Ford versus Chevy, I think
the big three.
I think the Camaro got overhyped in that fight, and I do think that the Impala was a better car than the Camaro was. Simply for having its sports engine and a full back row instead of the Camaro's intro to the back row, not a back row. And then I think the Grand Am had the better performance. Grand Am or the Trans Am had the better performance out of those three. Or those three makers, I should say.
I own the 68 Mustang. My dad has a 69 Camaro. So I'm partial. I mean, I'm partial to Ford, obviously. It's what I've always liked, but I do enjoy a good Camaro. And Bumblebee, because the Camaro in the picture is a 70 model.
Yep. That's
Bumblebee model. I think it's like a 78 actually, because I had one of those as well at one point in time. But
the fastback, back when the fastback was like the look for all.
Yeah.
Honestly, if like later in life, if I get some money, I would 100% get a 69 Mustang though.
We had a 70 fastback that was painted tech burnt orange, and Dad sold it, which breaks my heart. But it is what it is. The Camaro came out in 1966. The Mustang came out in 65. Actually, 64 and a half if you want to get technical. But, you know, it is what it is.
That's every car,
I mean,
though.
seriously, that's what it says on them. It says 64 and a half on the title. You stop it. I'm talking to Douglas. Continue, Douglas.
The Chicken McNugget.
I had to intentionally write the Chicken McNugget here because, of course, the Chicken Nugget is a totally different thing that's not related to McDonald's.
Well, yeah, because they used to make, like any fast food joint can make a chicken strips. That was what fish and chips is essentially fish but fried. So Americans decided, like, oh, if they're gonna fry a fish, we're gonna fry chicken because America.
The Yardbird, man. Yardbird.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it really comes down to the southern states that didn't want to fish. Like Louisiana was all for like, fuck yeah, we'll do fish and chips, and everyone else is like, nah, that feels a little too British.
That's not what Louisiana did. Louisiana was like, you know what, we got some of them insect that gumbo. We gonna go get them, buy you and bring them up. Basically, all that they eat in Louisiana, delicious by the way. I love all seafood, pretty much, is insects of the ocean. They get crawfish, and catfish, and all those things are just bottom dweller insect feeding things.
Yep, crawdad.
Man, they is delicious.
Oh, yeah, get some andouille sausage.
Ooh,
just
good right
just.
You know, they're gonna keep talking about that right now. Though we're gonna have to go down to buy and get us some Cajun food. I love it. Ha. Oh no, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I do love my Cajun accent, but if we're gonna talk about the bayou, you know who we got to talk about?
By Boucher.
What do you got, Coach? Oh, come out of here to tell you about the LAU Tiger. Go Tiger. Where's Coach O at now after his sex scandal?
I think he's at like a D3 or something like that.
I think he is. I know they sent him away. He got removed of his duties.
Hell, I mean, what, Freeze had all that stuff go on, then he ended up at Liberty? Like
at Liberty, and now he's this good Christian guy.
Oh yeah.
Not that I have anything against Hugh Freeze. He was doing what everyone else in the SEC was doing, but
he got caught. That's the problem.
He's done good with Liberty. I'll give him that.
I hate Liberty with a burning passion because now they're competitive, and
they're competitive.
I miss the days where we could just beat up on Liberty and ODU and ECU, and now it's like, wait, no, you guys aren't supposed to be this good. Stop.
You have the transfer portal. Why is a first-round quarterback playing for you? Wait, did Malik go in the second round?
Second. He was top of the second.
Yeah, that's
because Kenny Pickett went first as a QB, and like he was like what, 12th or something like that.
Third round. He dropped all the way to the third.
Wait.
Dang, Malik.
Really?
Third round by the Tennessee Titans, pick 86.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I know Kenny was first, but he was way down
Yeah.
there. All right, Chicken
Tell me about
McNugget
the
was
chicken nugget.
1983.
I intentionally waited for some of our Canadian family to get in on this because it was I wrote in North America, but in case our other angry North Americans knew about their chicken nuggets, it did release in '84 in Canada. So if we had got angry chats here, I would have allowed it.
I mean,
But it got approved, and they like messed around with it, but they finally mass produced it in '83, which was neat.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah,
they're South Canadians, not Canadians.
Just called them South Canadians, which I think what you meant was they are North Americans.
No, they're South Canadians. Minnesota is South Canada.
Oh, you're talking about those guys. No, yeah. No, we used to have people actually from Canada. But anyway.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad.
No, you good. You good. I'm seeing where you at now. The Bang energy drink. Yeah, God.
Dude,
I just really had way too much fun with the gifts on this one.
Bang was a different. That hit different. Like I was used to drinking.
I tried to get some boomer items in this list, and Bang was one of them for me.
That's like I used to drink Monster, no sugar Monster, like the white can, exclusively until I found Bang, and it was the exact same nutritional or like better nutritionally.
Yeah.
So it tastes a lot better. It's still just as bad for my heart, but
Hey, Doug. How about we don't use the word nutritional and Bang in the same sentence? Let me take you back. Let me tell you how old I am and the redneckville I lived in. The energy drinks I drank in high school when we were coon hunting
Moonshine.
was Sobe Life.
Oh,
I drank
yes.
Sobe energy drinks back in
Yes.
the day, back when Sobe was still a thing.
Dude,
And they were great and terrible for you.
Sobe No Fears. My first caffeine. This sounds terrible. My first caffeine overdose was on Sobe No Fears,
I feel that.
and it was because I had like 2, but they were
Yeah,
they
no,
were
those
they were
things
like the
were
the original like
The
16
BFG.
ounce. Yeah,
What did they call? What did they? The Monster. Monster called it the BFC.
yeah,
Big
BFC.
effing can.
And so Sobe jumped on with that with the No Fears. And I had
Yep,
two
yep,
of
yep.
them, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just like I love Sobe. Like Sobe is great.
Why is
like,
my shirt moving?
Yeah, it was bad. I was like shivering, and and the crash was instant. Like my brain was like, and we're done, and I just passed out. It was bad.
The GIF. You have seen this dude before, right?
Yep.
Why do I drink Bang? Because my coke dealer's in jail for life. I love his TikToks, and I guess he was a Viner, wasn't he?
Yep, he was way back in the day.
Oh man.
His stuff is very hit or miss for me, where I'm either rolling over laughing. I'm like,
Or it's just not funny at all.
I'm like, meh.
Yeah, no, I feel that. The Bang energy drink was introduced to us in the year of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ 201 and 2012.
Yeah, I have to learn the Jewish calendar now, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm here for you, and by that I mean I have no clue. We have to go to Jeremy or Scott.
So I found out. So we're reading this like the current age Jewish marriage, because there's like a bunch of stuff in the Torah that's like women are property, and then they had to like reinterpret all that stuff because 21st century.
Because women aren't currently property.
Right. Of course, when I heard that from the rabbi we interviewed with, he brought that up, and I was like, I knew I got some goats. And
Where is my dowry?
and so like we're reading through this book on like what are some things that we're gonna have to talk about, what are some things that we need to like get ready for with the wedding, like what are some expectations, and it went through like the conversion to Judaism, and there's like the people who convert, the people who it's interfaith marriage, as if like two people are religious, so like someone's part of like the Baptist church and someone's Jewish, and then if you're not really part of a church, it's called Jewish by association. And I was like, hey, I'm Jewish by association.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Lululemon yoga pants.
I also chose this as one of my Zoomer answers, and then realized that Lululemon fell into a year that I didn't think they did. I thought Lululemon was way newer than the early 2000s.
Yoga pants were born, and the angels cried.
I was trying to remember. I think at first I tried to look up something and it was like way too. Oh, I was gonna do fidget spinners. That's what it was. I was gonna do fidget spinners, and it's like in its current iteration, the fidget spinner got popular, yada yada yada. But toys like this have been around since, and I was like, nope, done.
Oh.
That one's getting skipped.
I need a straightforward. Yeah, I don't know. No one got it right.
Violation
though.
detected for the wrong answer. Yeah, guess what? Tell him, Doug. Tell him how old Lululemon is.
1998. That's
Lululemon is a 90s product. There we go.
That is bonkers to me that it's been that long, because it didn't come into my
right?
it didn't come into like my sphere of acknowledgement
Consciousness.
until like maybe 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think. Yeah, Kim's right. Is different than LuLaRoe.
Yeah, which is the MLM, but
Yeah, the MLM. For all our younger audience out there, and all of us old people who like our favorite movies, Disney Plus. And no, this isn't Kim's least favorite GIF. Kim's least favorite GIF is what they do for the Star Wars universe now.
oh,
She hates the rotating masks.
you know what I miss is
What do you
the LucasArts studio from video games, where it was like the guy was standing with the sun, and then he'd get a lightsaber and fight somebody else, and then die, and the other person would like go hold the sun up. Back in
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
back when like pod racing was like the N64 game of the year, and I loved that game so much.
The pod racing game was great, and then of course the big giant arcade cabinets where you could actually like play it was so legit.
Oh yeah, the first person, like, yeah, those were cool.
Pixar is the one I always think of. The lamp jumping around and jumping on the stuff.
And
Pixar is the first company that I remember that could release a short video before movie that I wanted to watch as much as I wanted to watch the movie itself. Like that old man playing chess before, was it Bug's Life or Toy Story? I'd watch that sometimes just for fun.
And then they incorporated them where the old man
show up, right?
Yeah, the old man became the toy restorer in Toy Story 2.
That's right.
The bird from the one where they're on the wire, and that ends up being Kevin from Up.
He's right. That is good ASMR with the lamp.
Oh yeah.
Boing.
He murdered that eye though. That's not cool.
He did.
Straight up in front of everyone else.
There's no eye in murder. He had to get rid of it.
That's true. So what's the answer?
The correct answer was 2019. 3 years? 3 years now. I don't remember years anymore. Oh, this is where I made the round fun. Bring it home, Doug.
If you can remember, take the last number from answer 2, 7, 6, and one other answer to form a year. What year was the first season of Stranger Things set in?
So we're looking for the fictional setting. First year of Stranger Things.
Yep. So last number from 2, 7, 6.
It should be pretty easy to figure out the base year for that, obviously, but...
Yep.
Yeah.
And then really you have a 1 in 10 chance to answer.
Well, after
correctly.
that, because three of the answers, it's not a repeat. I'll give you that. So there's only, 5 other answers to choose from? So you have 5 options to tack on to the end of the 3 you come up with.
Yep.
So I gave good odds on this.
Oh,
Plus,
first one got it.
Might just know it.
I
thought people might just know this. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Bungweezer with the home run ball. I'm surprised that Kim just didn't know this.
Wiser?
Oh, she's telling me to shush. To go back and remember what the other options were at this point.
And once again, we're gonna be playing games after this. We're not gonna be playing Jackbox. We'll be playing Riff Tracks.
Riff Tracks!
Which, for those of you who don't know, Riff Tracks is essentially knockoff Mystery Science Theater 3000. For those of you who don't know what that is, take a really, 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 really bad movie and add 3 comedians running commentary over it, and you have Mr. Science Theater 3000 / riff tracks.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun. People really need to stick around and check it out. It's an
Oh.
entertaining little party game.
We-
If nothing else, it's worth watching because it is really funny.
When we discovered the sound effects last time,
I was like, it says sound effects, and you were like, what? I said, it says sound effects.
there were lots of farts and lots of the swear word bleeping.
Yeah, that one was funny too. All right, Doug, they're all here.
Answer is
Two of them got it right.
1983.
So your question 2, 7, and 6 gave you the 80s, and question 4 was the Chicken McNugget, which should have given you the number 3. 1983, season 1. I said that multiple times.
Multiple. All right, let's you want to go through the scores?
I got it. Scoreboard coming up.
Ooh.
3, 2. It's not. I'm waiting for it to pop up on stream. E in first place with 21.451. Paps Blue Bunghole 21.406. Pulling it together. Paps coming up. Third place, Rolling Bunghole, 16.729, only 5 points behind. Bung Weezer, 10.572, because they weren't smart enough to wager, Kenny. Milwaukee's Best Bunghole, 8.121, and Dose Bungholes, 6.036. But good job on getting your question right.
Yeah, that was impressive. How you got it in real quick and also got it right, but didn't.
And wager 0 points. I'm gonna have to get another boost soon. I think the glass makes me drink it faster.
It does.
Weird.
It really does. I don't know what it is about cans, but the glass.
The glass from Rocket Frog is super. I don't know. It's really simple, obviously, but
Yeah.
I was pouring water in it to clean it today, and the water like instantly spiraled into it. Like they've designed it to pour well, and I know that sounds dumb, but it's really neat.
Yeah.
It like did a conspiracy theory. You're a conspiracy theory. You know what? Get out of the room. I'm busy right now.
Oh, check the bottom of it. Does it have the laser engraving on the bottom?
No. Maybe.
Ah.
Wait, hold on. No, there's just like a circle.
Oh, so the other
Is
one.
there an engraving?
Oh no, the other ones they have the like spiral that do the bubble release thing for their beers. It's really cool.
Ooh, now it might have something like that in there though, because it is doing the bubble thing. So maybe that is it.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
it's
it's doing the bubbles.
is it coming right off of just that circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight out of the center. I know
That's-
you can't see it because it's not focusing, but
Yeah,
that's definitely it then.
that's really
That's
cool.
super neat.
And so instead of the bubbles crawling up the side and like pushing the foam out, it comes up from the center so it foams well.
It's
So
really
that-
cool.
They paid extra for that. I was talking to Richard, the owner, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know why that little symbol makes so much difference when you buy glasses."
I appreciate it.
But
Hey,
you-
we get to do my other category, don't we?
and you're up.
Name that famous TV show character. We're gonna give you the following following characters from a TV show. You're gonna give us the TV show. These are free response. I have faith in you. The first one is super easy. If you don't get it, I will be disappointed. Kyle, Randy, and Kenny.
Gimme.
Kenny.
I was
Lame.
So I was in session. Like the first part of my day was mostly Tela. So I had with my other screens, I had like Discord pulled up and other stuff on the sides, like my calendar and whatnot. And I just see at the corner of my eye, I just see that like Ryan started playing something. I look over and I was like, "Who's
the
giving?"
fractured bunghole.
It was like South. Everyone
Yeah.
answered. So yeah, it was South Park Fractured Butthole, and I was like, I didn't even know you had that game. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, their games are actually really good. Someone wrote South Kenny, so I asked for clarification. And Kim says I am now obligated to say, Shelly!
Chili.
Shelly! Why don't you like weed, Shelly?
Chili.
Everyone knows. That was South Park. Alright, step it up.
Kara Starbuck, William Adama, and Gaius Baltar. This I should say the remake obsessed all of my college or high school career. I followed this show from episode 1 to its finale. This is the only show I've watched from episode 1 to its finale on TV, because normally it's like I will go back and watch.
You'll go back and
Yeah.
binge it.
And this
I know
was
people love this show, man. That's why I picked it.
it
One of
was
the reasons.
it was one of those ones that like I started the first couple episodes and kept watching because of like peer pressure. Because like, oh, did
Yeah.
you see last night? Oh, we gotta talk about last night. So I was like, all right, well, I'll keep watching. And then like episode 4 just hit, and I was like, oh my god, I love everything about this show.
Yeah. Someone got it right. I know who got it right.
Yep. But
I figured they would, but
because
it
of,
took her way longer than I expected. Although I do kind of want to give half credit to Pabst Blue Bunghole.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I mean,
I mean, a lot of it, if I'm being honest.
I'll,
Half credit. Done.
I'll leave that decision up to you.
I'll allow it.
And the answer, I think probably.
Milwaukee's best. I
Nope.
assume they're not going to answer.
The answer is Battlestar Galactica.
So I've never watched an episode of that.
It is really good.
Kim wants me to watch it. You've told me it's really good. I am probably going to watch it now.
So
then.
whole synopsis is the entire human race has been whittled down to like 10 spaceships. This is before Earth has been found or created or whatever. And it's essentially them running from robots trying to kill them.
Huh.
It's really good. It's
Be
really
interesting.
cool. It's done very tastefully, I'll say, because even when it gets into like killing main characters or into things like genocide, it handles it in a way that's not like I feel dirty. Like you feel dirty watching the episode because you feel bad, but it's also you don't come away with like trauma.
Gotcha. Fair enough. I think the Orville does that well too. Speaking of a
Oh.
show we were talking about the other day.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not impressed
but
with New Horizon. I really am not.
we haven't watched any of it yet. We were recapping before we jumped on, so that
Yeah.
stinks. It happens that way. Lord Varys, Braun, and Samuel Tarly.
What about Samwise
These are all characters
Gamgee?
from- Samwise Gamgee. Oh, Mr. Frodo.
Mr. Frodo.
I'm not leaving your side. I don't know why he's Irish now.
Honest-
Somebody go get me some whiskey.
Potatoes.
The famine. Look here, Marty McFly. Some of my favorite Irish people. What's that on your head, boy?
I think I talked about this the other day. I don't remember, but I watched Goonies for the first time, and seeing Sean Astin as a little boy is weird. Because
I didn't want to freak your wife to be out, but I've also never seen the Goonies. I've watched parts of it, never seen the whole thing.
it is such a good movie. Like it holds up.
Huh.
At,
I have to check it out.
yeah. Given it is I think it's an 80s movie, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
is. It is an 80s movie. I
Yeah.
want to say 82 or 84 because it's part of the kid genre.
Yeah, it holds up to time, 100%.
Cool. Yeah, Sean Astin for me will always be Bob though from Stranger Things at this point.
Poor Bob.
I know. I mean, he is Samwise Gamgee, but
No,
Ah,
what was
Bob.
I saw a post that it was a repeat, but it was
you all got it right, so I'm not telling you what it is. Go ahead, Doug.
it was I just realized that Bob from Stranger Things is also Doug from 40-Year-Old Virgin. And someone comments, Samwise Gamgee did not carry Frodo to the crater
All
of
the way
Mount
to the crater of Mount Doom in Mordor.
to be known as
Yeah, I remember
Doug
that.
and Bob.
I remember that. Because it was some young kid that had posted it, like he couldn't believe that, and someone freaked out. I remember that post. That post is really good.
And now it's like, if I had watched Goonies when I should have, which was when like 5 or 6, actually I shouldn't have, because holy crap, it's dark. It's one of those movies that like everyone's like, I watched it as a kid, and I watch it now, I'm like, why did your parents let you do that? Which is like the difference between like DreamWorks and Disney. Like you watch DreamWorks and like now, like Shrek. We should not have been allowed to watch Shrek as kids.
No.
At all. But
There's
that's
a lot going on there.
that's kind of like what Goonies is, and so I'm like, I can definitely see myself saying like Samwise is Ricky, I don't know, Johnny, one of the ones from, I forget their name, but yeah. Anyway,
I posted a funny in Discord for you.
Chief Wiggum, Mo Sizlak, and Sideshow Bob, which I think are all voiced by the same person.
Probably are all voiced by the same person, I would imagine.
Yep.
Samwise Gamgee did not help Frodo take the ring all the way to Mordor to destroy Sauron and save Middle-earth just to be recognized as Bob and Doug. Have you seen the new filter on TikTok that's, what's his name? Gandalf?
Oh, yeah.
Literally, like, imposes it on your face. So good.
That is one of the... Ali had said the other day, so we have this scratch off big poster of like 100 dates, and we're trying to get it done before our wedding.
Yeah.
And one of them is a movie marathon, and she was like, oh, you know, at some point we have to do a movie marathon. And I was like, oh, well, we have one of two choices, and they're both trilogies. She's like, oh, she was like, Star Wars. I'm like, no, the other one. She's like, Back to the Future? Don't blaspheme the original trilogy.
I love Back to the Future, man.
Back to the Future is amazing, but Lord of the Rings is a better trilogy by far as far as story building. But Back to the Future still hits just right, except for the whole like trying to screw your mom thing. Like, we'll just put that to the side for a second.
Kim, so I showed Kim all of the Back to the Futures, and she now loves them. But that was like her major hang-up the entire time was like, why is he flirting with his mom? I'm like, he is not flirting with his mom.
No, his mom is flirting with him.
His mom is flirting with him, and she doesn't know.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of the saving grace of, yeah, he's not actively like he admits like,
He's
oh wow,
trying. Yeah.
He says to both of them like, they're both lookers, and very much an 80s reference, but yeah, he was not the one initiating that conversation.
No.
So the answer is The Simpsons.
Calvin, why are you calling me Calvin? What's on your underwear?
that was probably that and I forget who the comedian is who brings up oh yeah, it's a show about like, or it's a movie about going into the past, and like your mom tries to screw you and this, that, and the other, and oh yeah, Johnny Be Good was written by a white man, so let's take that away from the black people too. So
get a load of it's your cousin Marvin Berry, get a load of this.
that was I forget who the comedian was, but when he said that, I was like, you're super right on that one. Yep.
I remember that. Jack Shepard, Kate Austin, and Claire Littleton. Dr. Jack Shepard. Do.
Isn't Jack Shepard the name of the main character in?
You're thinking of hold on, Mass Effect.
Yep, Mass Effect.
And I don't think it's Jack Shepard.
Or is it just Captain Shepard?
I know his name is Shepard. I was just looking it up to see. I didn't play a lot of Mass Effect, but I know it.
Oh, he's Commander Shepard and he doesn't have a first name.
Doesn't have a first name?
Yep. He's Commander Shepard because you can play female or male in the game, so...
That's right. You'd think that they would call them something. Yeah, they just call him Shepard. Huh. Interesting.
But
things you learn.
Was the answer?
The correct answer there, which most people I believe got, was Lost. Another show I haven't. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. One person got it right. My bad. I could only see the one check mark. That is Lost. I did not watch that show either.
Pete Campbell, Roger Sterling, and Peggy Olson.
Yelly.
Chili.
I picked a lot of like popular shows. Some that I haven't seen, some I've seen a little bit of. This is another one that I've seen like an episode or two. I think Kim's seen the whole show.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill you, turd.
I'm gonna kill you, you little turd.
Oh yeah, you have to add that
Kelly's
sound in there.
Kelly's relationship with her dad in the season that we're on is hilarious. Because he's growing Tiggerty Farms.
Integrity weed. Because we
Shelly's
have
like, I hate
integrity.
weed. Get your stupid blow away from me, Dad. That's Santa's special stuff.
That's everyone.
All right, they're all in.
All right.
Yeah.
The answer is Mad Men.
That is Mad Men, and everybody's favorite, John Hamm. John Hamm. No, that's not it.
Nope.
Skylar White, Saul Goodman, and Gus Fring. Gus Fring? Gus Fringe? I don't know.
Fringe.
We're going with Fring.
Fringe.
I'm going with Fring. I ran out of cartoon gifts watching TV, so you give Mr. Bulldog instead.
Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse,
Bad
bad
horse.
horse.
He rides across the nation, the thoroughbred of sin. Just received that you just sent in.
What?
His evaluation, so let the games begin.
A murder would be nice, of course.
No, bad horse.
Or it's
I gotta watch that, dude.
something
Gotta watch that
something.
again. I haven't seen
A
it
murder
forever.
would be nice, of course. Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. He's bad. And then the best line of those songs is, "Or he'll make you his mayor." That's like,
Or he'll make you his mayor, huh?
I'm sorry, what now?
Again, another show that I haven't watched much of that everybody got correct is Breaking Bad. But yeah, no, I gotta go back and watch.
So,
What is it even called? I can't remember.
Dr. Horrible Sing Along blog.
Dr. Horrible Sing On blog. Thank you.
All the shows have been ranked in the top 100 by IGN on the best shows of all time. Within 2 spots, tell me what position the lowest ranked show came in. So of all the shows we
All these
named,
shows, yeah.
you want to take this over real quick? I'll be right back.
Yeah, I got you. My bad. All of the shows that we have named so far were in the top 100 ranked by IGN of the best shows of all time. So we want you to give us the lowest ranked show on this list. And you can be within 2. If you want to type it out in number form, the thing will actually give you credit for being within 2. But yeah, so we're looking for a number somewhere between 0 and 100 where this lowest show was rated. And if anyone wants to, you've answered all the shows. If anyone in chat wants to, you can get a bonus 2 points. I'll give 2 points for if you can name which show was the lowest rated show on this list. So you have 7 shows to choose from. It's worth taking a shot to get 2 points. But your first guess is what will count, so you can't go back and name all the shows. 69 dudes. Kenny coming in with Lost. That's not it. 21 more seconds. Mad Men. That's not it. Just got Flip the Bird. That's two of the 7 answers eliminated. You got 11 more seconds. Yeah, Lost should probably be the lowest rated. I don't know, Kenny. Again. Got nothing. Couldn't even type an answer for me. Give him another one. I get double birds according to Kenny. Yep, double birds. Okay. All right, all the answers are in. The correct answer, actually, so all these shows, when I picked them out, these are the top 20 ranked by IGN greatest TV shows of all time. The lowest rated one was Battlestar Galactica, and it was number 18, so we would have accepted 16 to 20. So yeah, Battlestar Galactica rated the lowest. I think Mad Men was a top 10. I think Lost was like number 12, maybe. Yeah, I mean, for sure they were, but it was the list that I came up with, so sorry.
Isn't that the only thing IGN does is pander though?
Yeah, pretty much. It was worth. It was cool to distill a thing from them.
All right, I think you are up.
It is leaderboard time.
No, that's right. You're right.
It's halftime too, isn't it?
Yep.
We are at halftime. At halftime, E in first place because she's a cheater and just likes to flip off the hosts in this game. 42.378. Paps Blue Bunghole 35.856. Rolling Bungholes, 27.303. Bungweezer at 26.657. Milwaukee's Best Bunghole, 19.311. And Dos Bungholes at 16.821. Stay thirsty, my friends. The next category, written by our own famous Douglas on the other side, is scientifically accurate mascots. Instead of doing poorly explained something, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to give you a sport, describe the mascot of the team in said specific sport in a very accurate scientific manner. Then you give us the team or the name of the mascot. So for this first one, we're going to do hockey. And what we're looking for is a large amount of ions completing a circuit with the ground, which emits plasma. What team in hockey is a large amount of ions completing a circuit with the ground, which emits plasma? Blah, 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 blah. Kitty. Rolling Bungholes understands the category.
Yes, this is Fluffy.
Oh, hello, Fluffy. Milwaukee's Best Bunghole understands the category. So that means that some of the Fafros understand the category. E doesn't like word problems, even though this isn't a word problem.
Also, bonus
Bungweezer gets it right.
points if you figure out the team. If you can give us the name in chat, I'll give you
He's talking about Fluffy. He held her up if you go back and clip it. Actually, we should clip that. I'm going to clip it real quick because I already clipped me pouring a booze. Yeah, so you're going, if they can get the city in chat, they get bonus points.
Yep, if you can give us the name of the actual mascot itself.
I already did it earlier.
So, let's say the Patriots is an answer. If you can give us the name of the Patriot mascot, like I'm sure his name is something like Minuteman or something like that. Like whatever the name of the mascot, like the foam head, whatever mascot is, we'll give you some bonus points. So everyone's is in. So you want to give the answer?
Let's see here. Sorry, I was busy clipping. I do believe that we have everybody in, right?
Yeah, actually, I need to pull up the other.
So yep, they're all in. We're all good. Everything's great. The correct answer here was the Lightning. And I said city while you were explaining that I think you wanted the actual name of the mascot. So we are going to give Faftastic a bonus point. Faftastic,
Yep.
remind me of team name. So you can get your bonus point. That was the Lightning. So when a large amount of ions complete the circuit to the ground, making plasma, that is a lightning strike. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning. Added on their next question.
And the name of that mascot is Thunderbug. So
Oh, really?
The Lightning's mascot's name is Thunderbug, and like that's what I mean by like
Done.
the mascot itself. So the actual personification
You're looking for what it's called. So like if we were talking about Virginia Tech, we'd be looking for the Hokie Bird.
Right. Yeah. Or if we're talking about
you didn't put on here.
No. Or if we were talking about I was
trying to think of a good one that I hope you didn't use. Maybe the
that's what I'm trying to
maybe like I think the Hornets guy's name is like Buzz.
So the Avalanche's mascot is a Saint Bernard, and its name is Bernie the Saint Bernard. So Bernie would be the extra point answer.
Got it. Good job. Hurricanes. Hurricanes have a pig. His name is Stormy. Stormy would be the answer.
Perfect. Yeah.
So there we go. We use the Avalanche and the Hurricanes to explain it, and Kim's giving us sarcasm. It's your question.
All right. Next one. Next up, we have football. This avian daredevil mates for life and is the national bird of the Philippines. Their display for mating involves free-fall chicken wrapped in each other's talons.
They call it free fall chicken?
I'm calling it free-fall chicken.
Oh, if my mating ritual was called free fall chicken, you know what I'd do? Not exist anymore.
Yep.
Hey, babe, you want to go free fall chicken? No, I do not. I don't want to be here.
So I will tell you now. Well, before there is a distinction, because I know there's a bunch of birds in the NFL, but one of them is the national bird of the Philippines.
Part of the Philippines.
That was your the free fall chicken was supposed to be like limit it down to 2, and then the Philippines was supposed to be like the deciding thing.
Yep. There you go. 5 answers in.
We waiting on.
Wonder if people are gonna start trying to name the the mascot's name for this team. Bet he has a crappy name because he's from a crappy city.
Yep.
Definitely not trying to help Dos Bung Holes out, but they are in last place. Jim figured that out off that hint, which is pretty great after missing the question.
All right. And the answer is Eagles. And the Eagles mascot is Swoop the Eagle.
He's a douche.
So
Next question.
Yep.
Moving on to baseball. This seafarer is seen a lot less often than a few centuries ago, with a proclivity for stealing from others of its own species. It now seems contained to African waters. So it's a baseball team. It's a seafarer that's not around anymore, and it steals from its own kind, but mostly seems to be found around Africa at this point.
See what I did there?
Kim just said Greg. I don't think Greg's contained to African waters.
No.
He does do the rest of those things. And he probably was seen centuries ago, that soulless bastard.
The last time I saw him was at the season opener in 2019.
I haven't seen him in a while, but I talked to him. He was on my stream the other day when we were playing, when I was doing that racing. That's what it was, because he was making fun of me driving in circles.
He was making fun of me too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. No, he was there when we were playing Fortnite.
Yep.
Fork knife.
Fork knife.
It looks like Dos Bung Holes has forfeited their right to play.
Yep. So the answer is
The Pirates of Pittsburgh. And their mascot is called probably like Hook or Eye Patch or something stupid, I'd imagine.
even worse.
No? Is it just like Ted?
Nope. The pirate parrot.
I'm done here. That's your question, right?
Alright, so I am sure there's no lack of soccer fans out there. Often used in categorization of planetary bodies, this swirling vortex is home to you and me. So you can name the city as well. So if you can either name the city, the mascot, or the name of the mascot. Also, if you put the name of the mascot in chat, we'll give you extra points. I was really looking for something good on this, not to like give it away or anything. So this is the best I could do.
I like this one. Not to make fun of our players too much, but they need to get the answer right first. Oh, look, some of them finally did. Tee hee hee hee. I went and got... All right, I'm going to try Bold Rock's Premium Dry.
I'm very curious how...
I got it.
Yep. Watch
how quickly I Banhammer.
I'm very curious how our brand of trivia is going to hold up on the national scale, on the national level. And I'm very much looking forward to getting some shocked faces, some shocked Pikachu faces. Yeah, I was talking to the guy. I was talking to the head of. I forget.
Tell me more.
I forget the guy's name.
God.
Head of.
No, I'm sorry. I love you. Go ahead.
No, I'm watching it. This is amazing.
Everything's fine. Okay, we're good.
So I didn't realize that I had my I didn't have my pic. I realized I had my picture from the back after the call, and I was like, oh, he definitely saw "Don't be a dick" in the background. Oops.
Oh hey!
And so when I
yeah.
was talking to him, I was like, yeah, so we swear sometimes, and he's like, yeah, what's your point? He's like, yeah, don't get into like the weird, freaky, kinky stuff, and we'll be good to go. I was like, sir, you have set the bar very low as to what we're allowed to do.
We gonna run with that ball.
The answer is Galaxy.
Good job, peeps. No one wanted to say that it was from Seattle, I'm guessing.
It's the LA Galaxy.
Dang it. Not good.
And their mascot's name is Cosmo. Because, of course it is.
Of course it is. All right, we're going back to baseball. Oh, hey, I love this guy. Is it Timothy Dalton? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
I love him. He's justified. Often seen as the top of its particular kingdom, this group often dictates how others in its group often send others out to do its hunting and gives a cut to them out of fealty. That really sounded weird.
I meant to take out that middle part. Often dictates how others in its group
get sent out.
Yes, it's supposed to be how others in its group get sent out to do the hunting.
But
go. I was in the middle of two different phrases in my head and just kept typing. And I was like, cool,
Gotcha.
That's whatever.
Nah, so often seen as the top of its particular kingdom, this group often dictates how others inside its group go out to do hunting, and that group then gives fealty. Something like that. You guys get it. It'll be fun. Just pick the baseball team that goes along with the top of their kingdom. I believe in you all.
I could have gone with two different four different teams here, but
What show is this?
I don't know, but
I want to know.
I do because I love him as an actor.
Kim just looked over at me and went, "Why can't I remember anything?" Yeah, I love him as an actor. He's great.
I had to go through my head for all of these where I was like, okay, Santa Clarita.
Oh,
yes! I absolutely love that show. That was when I started, when it was on TV, and just didn't follow through, but loved all of it.
I know. I had it pulled up. I love Timothy Oliphant. That's
Oliphant, that's right. You said Timothy, and my first thing was Chalamet. I was like, nope,
I said Timothy Dalton. Who is Timothy Dalton, Doug?
Timothy Dalton is James Bond. He was the was the least liked James Bond.
Who am I thinking of? Who's the other Dalton? Who's the quarterback for the old quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals? Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton, yeah.
Yeah, Timothy Dalton was Bond. Andy Dalton was quarterback. And some of you got this right.
Wait.
This was the Royals.
No, I'm wrong with. He wasn't the least liked because he had several movies. He was from.
Timothy Dalton was not the least liked. The least liked was Roger Moore.
Roger Moore, that's it.
Roger Moore did not have a good run.
Because Timothy Dalton was 80,
He wasn't a bad Bond. But
was mid 80s to early 90s before he was the one before
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan. Who
And
took over for what?
I have
3. He had 3 of them, right?
Brosnan did 4.
4
because he did GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough,
and Die Another Day.
Die Another Day. Thank you. I knew there was a 4th one. I just couldn't remember it. But I mean, I'm particular to him because that was our era. Which I've come to like Daniel Craig. I didn't like him when he started, but he's playing the part of an early Bond. I always liked a suaver Bond, which is why I liked Pierce Brosnan.
I think
Timothy Dalton's fine, and then I love Connery. Oh my dear Lord, Connery, because Sean Connery. So.
I think the difference between Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig was, and it's obviously in the writing because it was a early Bond versus an experienced Bond.
Yep.
And the just casualness of Pierce Brosnan knowing the affirmed I know I'm the best kind of that's what Bond always was, is he was he knew he was the best spy. And
what my dad always talked about when he got mad about Daniel Craig was that he knew all that, but Bond was always gadgety in Dad's era. So Timothy Dalton and Roger Moore and into Pierce Brosnan all were very gadget based. They may not beat up a dude, but they're gonna outsmart him or just kill him.
Right, in the quickest way possible too. It was never this protracted throw hands. It was I'm gonna make 2 shots. The first one's gonna kill your buddy without you knowing it, and then I'm gonna kill you.
And it was exactly what you said. I'm building off it, but Daniel Craig was this young Bond, which you had to figure out. I think it took all of Casino Royale for me to get accepted of that, because he's in that stairwell fighting that dude, getting beat up, but beating him up.
I think the best interaction that kind of encapsulated it for me was when he runs into the CIA agent in the stairwell in Casino Royale, and he's like, "I need to buy back in. I'm screwed. I've been disowned by MI6 for this mission." And he's like, "You do it. We'll back you, but we get the arrest." And it's Bond having to like have someone else cover his ass because he couldn't take care of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And like to me, like that's an action hero to me. That's not a Bond hero to me. Like an action hero has his foibles and he has a problem, whereas Bond might make a bad call, but he still wins in the end without much interference.
I think that's why I want, and I know it's not happening. I think we discussed it a couple weeks ago, but it's why I want Idris Elba to be Bond so much.
Yes.
He could be so suave.
Oh yeah.
It would hurt.
Give me him as what was he in Suicide Squad?
Lord,
Deathstroke.
Deadeye.
Deathstroke. Give me Deathstroke, him mixed with literally any other role he's played as my Bond, and I'm sorry,
I'm telling you, man.
I'm gonna have some fantasies for a long time after that.
I know that he's like he plays a lot of action, but he's just a good actor. He was good in Luther too. What did he? Did you watch Luther at all?
He was amazing. All right, you're
all
up.
right. Hockey again. Known as being an evolution of field work songs, ragtime, and minstrel show music, if you come to this town, you'll always have a tune on your lips. Are we gonna get bonus point, people in chat?
Bonus point.
Mascots. No, so city will get you a bonus point. Name of the mascot will give you a bonus point, I believe. We'll throw all the bad. We did say hockey, you nerds.
Yeah.
Read the question. I read it to you, but check it. So
yeah, we really
want to help.
We really need a podcast or something.
No, I'm not going to let you clarify. No. Actually, you and Kenny both. No.
I need a request clarification from Pabst Blue Bunghole. Be that one and hold on.
Why are you requesting clarification for that?
Because that was the original city.
Man, I know it was, but it's the current one.
I know, but it's the same name.
That's fair. Fair. Kenny and Kim both just like instantly put in the one answer from. You could get your bonus point, you nerds. You obviously knew something.
I'll give half credit there.
I'll take half credit for Pabst.
Yeah.
That's fair. So everyone's in. Funny story. The correct answer here, since it was hockey, this is the Blues. And he just stuck to her guns. Yes, it is the Utah Jazz. Sadly, no, it's the St. Louis Blues. Doug, what's the name of their mascot? Actually, we forgot the mascot for the Royals, too. I'll get the Blues if you'll get the Royals.
So the Blues is Bluey.
Okay, is it Bluey? So I'll get the Royals then.
Royals is Slugger.
Slugger spelled with 3 R's.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for you. So, funny story is that we got one of the door-to-door salesmen came by the other day to sell us home security. And he was with Vivint, I believe. Who are the people who have the commercials where it whistles at the people and they look up and then it identifies them.
Oh, yeah.
But he come out and he's like, "Hey man, I'm with Vivint, blah 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 blah. Have you seen any of our stuff?" And like, I could not process the name. I'm like, "No, dude, I have no clue who you guys are." And he's like, "Do you watch basketball?" And I'm like, "No, I do not watch basketball. It's the only sport that you could pick, unless you're going to talk about the NCAA that I don't watch regularly." And he went, "Oh. Well, we sponsor the Utah Jazz Stadium." And I was like, "Oh, that's really cool. I used to watch the Jazz back in the day. Huge Jazz fan. Loved Karl Malone and John Stockton." And he went, "Wow, back in the day." And I said, "Yeah, man, it's been like 22 years ago, actually." And he went, "Oh, I know, I'm 25." And I went, "Damn it."
Oh, who did I brought up Dennis Rodman the other day in conversation. I was
God.
Oh yeah, back in the day, like Dennis Rodman was this like tour de force. He was on par with like Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and
The powerhouses back when we were kids.
Right, and this one of my clients was like, "You mean the cross-dresser who's friends with Kim Jong Un?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, no!"
Yeah, he was a defensive mastermind in basketball who did. Now, my favorite thing about Dennis Rodman was that time he came to the press conference with like the underwear on his head.
Oh yeah.
Because Bill Engvall wrote a joke about that. That was it was his kid playing t-ball, and he's like, "Your kid's out here, and they require these kids to wear an athletic supporter with a cup. He's 5 years old. They don't make them that small. You gotta buy like an adult." Small, stuff it with newspaper. Kid wears it on the outside. He walks out looking like Dennis Rodman at a press conference.
I remember that vividly. Oh my God.
I love that Bill Engvall album. Your question, boss man. I think no, it's mine, isn't it? No, is it?
Yep.
I don't know,
it's an odd. You started, so yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Over to college football. Lucas and Doug's used to be favorite sport. This avian companion is trained by police and cartels alike to hunt, smuggle, and take down smuggling feathered friends. Though it is not the main named mascot of its school, it's still ready to go to war. I know where you were going with that hint. I like it. Also, if you went up somewhere to park your car, you could find this mascot as well.
Park your car.
Park your car in the lot.
You went British there, like you lilted into British at the end of that.
Hey, look, dog. I have never claimed that my Boston accent's great. You know, Touchdown Tom, he's our Lord and Savior. It's not my strong point.
No. And then randomly you went into like Captain Jack Sparrow there at the end.
Look, mate, it's kind of all these things and stuff. I love how now that the Red Sox supported college football.
So I saw.
I think we should deduct points from Kim. He put the Red Sox.
Wow. So I saw a article from like a Disney exec or something like that
yeah.
Margot Robbie is gonna be the next like head of the next movie, and then Johnny Depp's gonna take over from there. I'm like, I want to see a movie with Margot Robbie and Johnny Depp right now.
That'd be good. That'd be real good.
I want to see Harley Quinn, crazy pirate, and Jack Sparrow as like captain and first mate. That would be, oh my gosh.
I don't know, mate. You throw us together on a ship, you never know what might happen.
Oh my God! Why don't we just like blow them up and have a great time? We don't do that.
As you can say here to blow them up, I generally light them on fire. I don't do the blowing up.
Just as like I'm trying to be like not a terrible person versus like I really don't care.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So the correct answer here was Eagle. Your hint, they're ready to go to war. The chant for Auburn is War Eagle, and they have an eagle that flies in at the beginning of every game.
It's War Damn Eagle.
Well, whatever. I don't care that much about Auburn, but anyway.
I've got two cousins who I think just graduated from there.
It ain't no hokey bird. That's all I gotta say.
Hokey bird. But the best part of my research that I found is that Auburn has a veterinary school whose buildings are named Raptor. Like.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the Raptor Center of Auburn Veterinary Medicine.
That's interesting. Why? Do you have any clue?
Kenny, just as we answer this, that's amazing.
Watch it beat Eagle again.
Oh, I especially did that just to mess because I knew people would be like, "No, Eagle's already answered.
He's not gonna do it again.
He wouldn't do it again." All right, and you're up.
I'm disappointed in you. No, I'm not up. I read the last one.
It is mine.
Final question's you. But you should have went with the Hilltoppers just so we could put another giant red blob of death on the screen.
All right. So last up is hockey. A horrible abomination made in the sublab of a Phillies McDonald's, in which Grimace was crossbred with a meth head, and then dropped into a burning spray can factory. Wait, what? Yeah, we never said it was real science. We just said
I
scientifically
love this
accurate.
question.
We never said what science. We could have pulled out Star Trek if we wanted to.
Your bonus point can be the name of the team that this mascot represents. Oh, she knew. I knew she would get this one.
On point.
You can name the team, because since we've already done something in here, but you can give us the team in chat.
Yeah, in chat. Put the team if you want to get the.
And once you type in the answer, if you don't know, we're gonna give it here in a minute. Go follow this mascot on Instagram. It will make your life better.
It is.
Or TikTok or whatever you use. Cause
it is terrifying.
watching him throw pies at people is amazing. It is aggressive. It is aggressively.
Oh yeah, he doesn't pull.
I
punches.
pulled up his TikTok the other day when Kim was gone, and
No,
just
Kenny.
just watched him do stuff, and his Instagram is great.
You're wrong, Kenny.
Good try though. There you go, Kim. I'm not giving her a bonus point. She lost it on the Red Sox question.
Yep.
Good job though. I'm not the asshat who wrote Red Sox for a college team. No one else wants to answer this question. There we go. Well, 3 people guessed the team. I'm gonna get clarification on that. We're gonna ask clarification. We didn't ask for the team. We asked for the name of the mascot. If you don't know his name and you put that back in, we'll go half credit. We'll go half credit if you don't know. That's my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah. I think that's fair. You are correct. The ones we asked clarification, you're correct.
On the team.
Give us the name
Of, say, the mascot. If you don't know his name, don't do anything with the clarification. I'll give you half credit. Okay, don't know. That's half credit. I mean, I like half credit for that. They know the team. I'm proud of them for that much.
Yep.
We're waiting on 2 clarifications. We'll rock along. Rolling bungholes and Paps. Dewey?
Stewie?
Still half credit. God, they gambled a lot. How smart.
Give 10 more seconds. 9.
10. 5. I feel like Philly. I want to give 3/4 credit for that.
I mean, that's if it wasn't
right.
If it was an internet poll, that would have been correct.
All right, Doug, tell them about this mascot.
That would be Gritty, the Nightmare Fuel mascot himself.
His name is Gritty. Seriously, go follow him on social media. That mascot, and I'm a Canes fan. I can't stand Philadelphia or the Flyers. Gritty's amazing. It's hilarious.
I hate everything about Pennsylvania sports, but Gritty, for some reason, just, yeah.
It's good. So in first place with her 10-point wager, E is running away a little more, 55.591. Rolling Bungholes, 46.31. Pabst Blue Bunghole, 40.085. Milwaukee's Best Bunghole, 27.712. Bungweezer, 25.491. And Dos Bungholes at 18.821. Yet again, stay thirsty, my friends. Moving on to our next category, because we are painfully behind. Same last name. There's lots of common celebrity names out there, but can you remember which ones are actually related? We'll give you the names. You tell us if they're related or not. First one, Mandy Moore and Demi Moore. Go ahead.
All right, we need to push through this one though, because we can.
Yep, we got to burn.
Go.
Burn.
Well, we'll give you a little bit more time on the last one, but try to answer as fast as possible.
5 of 6. Yeah, we can burn through categories. We know how to do that. We've just been in one of those talkative moods.
Who
Keem?
Who am I missing? I'm missing
Keem?
somebody.
Keem. It's a 50-50 question.
Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody here.
Yes, there we go. Question over. The correct answer, they are not related. Next question, Doug.
Melissa McCarthy and Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, we got to go.
The
Speed round.
The
Oh, wait, we didn't give them... Oh, we should have given them their goal. I forgot. Speed rounds are usually, if you can get them done in the amount of time allotted, we take shots. Oh, well. Next time.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's...
Because that was what we did the last speed round. Don't you remember? We gave them
Yep.
like a time limit, and if
Yep.
they could get it done in time, we did shots.
I think that is fair. I will start from...
They're all in.
Hold on one second.
All right, Doug's pondering over something. and I'll give you the correct answer. You guys were mostly correct. That was related. The next crew is, and Doug's doing something, Emma Roberts and Julia Roberts.
All right, time start. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. If you guys can do this in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, so we're going for 8:43.
I've got a timer running. I hit start when you finish that question and hit ask. So.
All right, they are already done. They are related. Julia is Emma's aunt.
I'm changing my answer to 3 minutes now.
I was about to say, you better dial that down a little bit there, boss man.
Ron Howard and Bryce Dallas Howard. I always thought her name was Bryce Dallas Harper.
People are in on the shots.
Oh,
We should seriously do like a shots category. Like we should do a Saturday trivia that's shots. They're done.
And the answer is they are related. That people are asking for blood here, apparently.
Apparently, good lord. Denzel Washington and Kerry Washington. God, I love Denzel.
We just hit
Marry
one.
me, have my babies.
We just hit 1 minute.
Yeah, Doug, we're at question 37 already. We should do shots trivia
I will
on,
if we can get this on 2 minutes.
on Saturday. We should do a shots trivia. Kim's delaying now. She's trying to screw you guys over. They're done. Those two are not related. But anyway, where we do like, go ahead.
Amy Schumer and Chuck Schumer.
Where we do the category, and if you can finish it in 2 minutes, we take a shot, and we'll do our normal, like
Oh.
a all written one for me and you, and see
Yeah.
if they end up making us take 6 shots or not.
A free response. Give them
Oh, free response, and you have to like actually think
Alright.
about the questions.
Answer is they are related.
Good Lord, you nerds.
Next up.
Kristen Stewart and Martha Stewart. Kristen Stewart showing the depth of her acting ability right there.
We just hit 2 minutes.
And done. They are not related. Last question of the round, Doug.
Michael Keaton
Keaton.
and Diane Keaton. I should just end the questions since I can't answer it.
Done. Done. You guys didn't answer.
Just
Sorry.
Done.
Feels
Over.
bad. You didn't finish the round. That's correct.
We have
That's correct.
20 seconds left.
20 seconds. Oh, they need 3 more answers. Can people type fast enough?
15 seconds left.
People aren't paying attention.
10
they're
seconds
gonna drop the ball in the
left.
final question. They're gonna drop the ball in the final question.
5, 4, 3.
Uh,
No! You son of a bitch!
They're not in on my screen. No, they're all in. They're all in. They did it, Doug. They did it. You gave them a goal, and they achieved it. Everyone who put not or no, your answer has been corrected to corrected. We're gonna go on to the final round. Unless you want to pause now.
No, let's get this out. You guys
God.
stick around. We will finish. We will cheers to the end of the.
Here's to the end of the game and the winner.
All right. Don't give leaderboard yet. Let's get second to last question.
Gotcha. Penultimate question will reveal the readerboard. For
Leaderboard.
this round, I will give you the name of a city or town from a TV show. You tell me which show it's from. First off should be easy. Bikini Bottom. So, fictional town, give me what it's part of.
Can you guess
That's
what?
a gift.
Can you guess what word?
Why, Ryan?
No. Can you guess what word I searched? I literally just searched a word from each city. Can you guess what word I searched?
Bikini.
Yep, of course.
I didn't do it.
There was some very risque.
Doug, did you attach this one?
Yeah, 100%. The
Doug
rest
did it.
the rest of this
Kim said
is
you're in timeout now.
that's fine.
that's fine. That's in timeout.
What's she gonna do?
Everyone got it correct. It
And it-
is SpongeBob. Wait, I thought I'd give Kenny one bonus points for saying bikini. They are Bungweezer, right?
Yep.
Fine, Kenny. 1 bonus point to you. She said bikini and Doug asked a question.
Hawkins, Indiana. Get it? Stephen Hawking. Hawkins.
You're just so funny, Doug.
And everyone's like going hard now. They really. Do I need to set a
They
timer
want
again?
2 shots, but it isn't happening.
Answer is Stranger Things.
The next question is Storybrooke, Maine.
You know what no one has
Yeah,
done?
we're gonna slow down now.
I don't want you to answer this, but do you know what they haven't done this entire night on Twitch? Don't answer it.
Yeah, you're asking me not to answer it, and I'm confused. So,
Hold on, I'll send you a message.
what am I missing that we normally do? Everyone has in. That was Once Upon a Time. And I will now check my message while Doug asks the next question.
Sunnydale.
Oh yeah, no, I did think.
Sunnydale, California.
I did think about that thing actually earlier because now that I'm a mod, I approve. I went through and we had like requests. We had a queue of like 180 requests, and I was like, yeah, we'll approve those.
Oh yeah,
And most of them were the thing you brought up.
yeah. I just saw we would see him and do it.
Done and done. People are here for this shot apparently.
Damn it!
She figured it out. I will approve your request, Kenny. Both of them. Complete all. Cheers. Everyone's in, Doug. Where's Sunnydale, California?
That would be in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Nice, nice, nice. Yep, I'm gonna text it. No, a bunch of people are getting right. Retroville, Texas. I remember the Alamo. Why did you use Pee Wee Herman?
Retro.
Ah.
Oh no, Texas. I wanted to see
Gotcha.
how many would be gun related, and none of them were. $10 if you can guess what all of Texas was, though. This was the first non-saddening GIF.
I didn't understand your question.
If I search the word Texas in Giphy,
Ah, yeah, that's right. You were searching Texas GIF, right?
yeah.
I forgot you were just searching the base words in GIF. Yeah, I had a problem with the correct answer there was Jimmy Neutron, which I actually didn't remember. Your question, then the penultimate dig.
Which one of these shows wasn't set in Springfield, USA?
Yep. Which one was not in Springfield? Because there's so many in Springfield. Good lord. Crap. What was I gonna say?
You had a problem with?
Yeah, I had a problem with one of the questions for my thing. Oof, feels bad. I'll request. Nah. Kenny just doesn't pay attention to the question. They just like fire from the hip, going for them bonus points.
Blam.
One of the questions I had from the not the year, but the other one, the characters. I was trying to.
Oh,
It wasn't
yeah.
that one. It was something I was searching for gifts, and you type in a word, and it was like the stuff that comes up is just not what you want. I think it was Bang energy drinks. It just took me forever to find a good gift.
The answer
Yeah, it's true.
is The Outpost.
Yeah, Kim's watched way too much television. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
All right, leaderboard. Oh God, why did it ask?
Hold on. Sorry. I reset it. Leaderboard. Go for it.
Doug accidentally asked the question, but we've reset it. Someone answered, but you will get to answer again. Leaderboard's coming up because it's penultimate question, and I want you guys to know how close you are. Kim is at 98.4. Bungweezer at 78.072. Tabs Blue Bunghole at 77.167. Rolling Bungholes at 75.95. And Milwaukee Best Bunghole at 63.336. And Dose Bungholes at 28.59. Still staying thirsty, my friends. Yeah, you're gonna have to answer some questions really quick, Kenny, I believe. Although it looks like a tight battle for second place, but the wager's still in play. It's 20 points currently, but one good answer could definitely bring it into Chansey.
Oh wait, hold on. We're not at the last one. This is the
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They have the leaderboard. It's okay.
third to last one.
Charming California. Someone answered this so quickly before. I'm sorry. You have to answer it again. Yeah, and it was Kenny.
They
Good
knew,
job.
they
You
knew
got
what
it
to
in
look
quick.
for. They were good.
One of those shows that Kim doesn't know. I'll go ahead. I noticed you put it up, so I'll just throw up into chat. There's constantly the link there for Linktree, as you can see up above the hydrate things. If you go to that, it takes you to all our social media. But just to make Doug's life easier, if you're going to come hang out with us tonight and play Real Tracks, there is the link directly to our Discord. You don't have to click the button so many times. You have to come hang out in Discord. It is a chit-chatty experience.
Yep.
Missing one. Who we missing?
Dos.
Take away the temptation of shots, and Dos Bungholes just quits.
All right. The answer is Sons of Anarchy.
Is Sons of Anarchy.
All right, you're up. Wait.
No, I'm not. It's you.
Oh, is it me? Oh, sorry. I didn't
Yeah, I'm the.
All right. The last one. The wager one. After this, we will take our shot. But Ba Sing Se.
All right, you got a minute and a half to answer this. I'm gonna go pour my shot. What do you think? Whiskey or rum?
Rum. Wait, can you guess what word I looked for to find this GIF?
Bah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Kenny's on top of it. Kim, I don't want to give you full points for that. I mean, I will, but I don't want to. Yeah, Kenny, she did. She was on. Yeah, she did. Yeah. You fucked up. So yeah, all right, Paps, you're in the right ballpark, but I'm gonna ask for clarification on that one. I guess maybe not ballpark, but you're in the right form of
got it.
yeah. You want to take over from here so I can get my
Kim wager 10. You won't.
yeah.
I'm hoping that you did.
I'm gonna go grab my thing. You want to take over from here?
Did you correct the answers that weren't the full word already, or do I need to?
I corrected Kim's.
Okay, I was asking. That was mainly the one I was asking about.
All right, 2 seconds.
Okay, so
Be right back.
we're 5 6. Go. Milwaukee's best bunghole. Kim did wager 10, Kenny, but I'm sorry. Sorry for your bad luck. He does like to gamble. I know you knew it. I think we should do that. I think there should be a way to change it where we do it like Final Jeopardy, where you have to wager before the final round before you get the question. We might look into that. I assume Paps just doesn't want to put an answer in. I mean, Doug's going to get his booze, so we'll wait. I'm not in any rush. I brought my whole bottle up here so that I could sponsor local businesses. We'll immediately go back downstairs. There it is. But why are you mad at me? I was just waiting on an answer. Well, Milwaukee's best bunghole just lost 10 points to say F you, Lucas. Fine, that's your 10 points you wasted. Everyone's in. The correct answer. This was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Kenny and Bungweezer were on top of it, but so was Kim. Therefore, bringing up our leaderboard, I do believe that Miss E is in first place with 98.4. Bungweezer and Kenny so close in second, 81.898. There were too many TV rounds. Yeah, you did lose 10 glorious points. I figured that was you, Ben. Dickbag. Third place, Paps Blue Bunghole at 77.167. Rolling Bunghole is 75.951. Milwaukee's best Bunghole dropped all the way down to 63.3, so it wouldn't have mattered. They'd still been in fifth. And those Bungholes bringing up the rear, staying thirsty, my friends, at 28.597. I enjoyed the names tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They were excellent. Good trivias. Kim, as always, is here for the fun of things and will not be taking a gift card. Because even though she doesn't cheat from my answers, I'm not giving it to her. So, Kenny, Kenny's up for it.
Here's my
Stick it in.
Yep.
You're being punished for watching TV. You shouldn't have watched so much TV. It'll rot your brain. So yeah, Kenny and boyfriend wins again. Yeah.
So shall we engage?
Hold on. Let's see. Real quick before we engage. As we already talked about, sadly no more Black Hoof. That's out. SporkleCon coming up. If you want to come and hang out, or you are in the DC area, let us know. We'll help you get hooked up with that, and you can come watch us hang out there. Next week, trivia as normal on Thursday night. I don't think Doug has anywhere to go, and neither do I.
Nope, I'll be around.
Here, so it'll be entertaining and not one of us floundering like a dum-dum. Let's see. Love Rocket Frog, they're the best. Check out our merch. All the stuff is linked there. Discord links there. Come play games with us after.
Yep.
And get ready for 80s trivia.
All right.
I'm Local Businesses. This is Muddy River from Belmont, North Carolina.
I went with 99 apples.
Yeah, spiced rum is the best I got because I'm a whiskey person.
I went for the...
Kenny has requested that I buy Kim a drink from them. Kenny, I will do that for you.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
My dude, cheers.
It is a regret.
Whoop! Stuff's actually smoother than I think. Ooh. We haven't done The Office yet. So we have 80s coming up this next week. I'm not opposed to an Office theme night after that, Doug.
I'm not either, but I can't write it. I've never watched it, so if we can contract someone to write it, or if you want to write it.
I think Kim also is a big fan of The Office, so Kenny'd love The Office too. You know what? Kim's watched a lot of it, so I'll work up with her, and me and Kim and Doug will piece together a pretty good trivia round. I'm sure Ryan's watched a lot of it. We'll make it happen.
Yeah,
I like The Office. So
we'll get Office. July will be Office theme night.
There you go.
All right.
We will and Kenny hosts. Yeah.
We will jump up to general chat. If you guys want to join us, we'll be playing some riff tracks. See ya